Hello, YouTube. Hey, alright, as usual, we are the first 5 minutes before we do anything, and the new 5 minute is we just break out above here. So we're gonna wait and see because the target up here is practically going to the prior day high. So we're gonna wait to see if we can get trade and, and then from there try to catch a trade on that trade, right? Um, okay, okay. We're waiting for price to retrace back to the 29, what is that, 29,100? 29,100 because we just broke out above it. If it does come there, we'll look to see if we can catch a trade, but it looks like we're just pushing. Uh, let's see, let's see if we get an opportunity because we don't want to jump on this candle that is making right now on the 5 minutes because, yeah, you see what's happening. It push up about 10, 20 points and then it can push down. And I think it can push down to this area, to the 100 here, if possible. So at least wish that it does because that would be the best entry, right? Um, I'm also going to test something out. One of my, okay, I know what I'm going to do. Okay, not much happening right now, right? So this is the hourly candle, hourly chart here. You can see we clearly break out all this area here, right? So we're pushing. Next resistance is all the way on the hourly. It's all the way around the 300, 350-ish. And potentially, if we can force our way, we can get to 400. Um, but as you can see, they chose not to return. So we're just going to have to, this is the 15 minutes up here, and this is the hourly. Now, if we look at the 5 minutes, let's see what's happening. What are the things that look like? We already have the 5 minutes, right? So let's go back to 1 minute. What's happening there? We don't, I don't take trade on the 1 minute per se, like, like make my decision based on that. I usually see what the 5 minutes is doing, and then from there I could take a trade on the 1 minute as my entry chart. Right now, on the 1 minute, there was like a nice 3 bar play, right? But since we weren't looking at it, so let it pass. But we could have get an entry in this location here based on the fact that 5 minutes has momentum pushing up. Now, if you don't want to be, although it's tempting to just jump in and touch the breakout here, but I would love to see at least a test of the 29,150. That minimum at least 29,150, but the best test would be a test of 29,100. But since that's not happening, we're going to just be a little patient to see what's happening. So if you try to catch the breakout, there's potential that your stop will get hit, right? So I am not looking for breakout. So I'm just gonna chill. Give me a second. What I do is I have to drop the phone. I'm open my code. Okay, there we go. We're gonna get that test at 29,100 test. So, all right, let's go for it. I'm going to buy couple.
Order submitted.
Maybe just put it up a little bit more. Actually, it looks like we might get it. So, yeah. Let's see if they give it to us. All right. So while we're waiting to catch this one, What is this? What is it showing me? Okay. But we did not make it, so I decided to just try and push back. Huh. Then, um, then we will be looking into that one. Yeah, it's coming. I think it's coming because they reached me. A quick test of the 29,100 definitely possible. But the candle formation looking at the bulls trying to create a 3 bar on the 5 minutes instead of coming back. So I, if you wanna join with me, the gambler, I think we're gonna touch test was that 150 if they don't push back down right away. They want once they break above 140, they want test 150. Now, on 1 minute, it looks like there's some sellers that are trying to squeeze it down. So that's why I think in the short term, and, you know, I think that we're gonna try to get there. Okay, see what I was talking about? Once they break 140, touch 150, we just happened just now. So that means this was an opportunity to catch up with them. Alright, what else? I didn't take it because I'm still waiting, but since they did not push down, then we can see them test the high. So we don't have to change a bit to catch something here. Okay. Stay there. Come on. You can do it. Test the 150 again. Wow. There you go. Huh. Okay. Give me a second. I thought you guys saw that over that. Alright, anyway. So now you can see that they are making it now running up, right? So remember, I'm just showing trades that I would be taking. I'm really taking trade on my trade over on the other side. Okay. The runner is still going. The fact that they did not come for the 100, that's why I enter around the, that's an area because you can see on the 5 minutes, it's like here on a 3 bar breakout. Alright. And if you didn't know, this is what I call a 3 bar. There's two versions of 3 bar. There's 3 bar reversal, and then there's the 3 bar. This is the 3 bar. This is the first bar, a big momentum candle. Second bar is always a pause or interest that doesn't go too deep. It stays around the 50%. And then the next bar is the bar that we're going to try to enter in, but we're waiting for the breakout to happen. And then to capture something else to create a 3 bar play. Alright, the runner is up there moving. So we're gonna let the runner do its thing, right? So
Stop build.
Okay, let's go to see, the thing is I have a few guys that's already there in the different that they not trading on it. They don't come in green, right? And they're missing the move. Alright? Just put this if you're interested in them. Alright. Okay. Right, so I will run that hit. There's another opportunity that is there, but I will not take it because this is just a massive candle. I think they can reach a bit deeper in it. But the target, the real target is up here. If you were to take this trade and this candle, you would need to put a stop all down here, which is quite a large stop from 80 all the way to 20. Yeah, I will not do that. So at least your stop would need to be there's no point. Too large of a stop. If you could get a quick retrace to this area here, where the breakout happened, like maybe around here. There you go. If it sticks through, okay. But if we get a quick retrace to 29,150, that would be good. And that can do. And then the next 5-minute candle could potentially, if this candle closed within this area, the next 5-minute can just make the push to get to that target that is up here, which is the prior day high. Okay, we're getting enough retrace. Let's see if we can catch a trade. We got supposed to go 150, but not doing it. Okay, let's touch 150. We're looking to enter anytime. The enter into my stop all down here. Below 40. 40 was important. Hello! But I don't want to get my stop there. Yes, I think we can get that. If they don't retrace back and get my stuff. Yeah. They did give me a quick 5 minutes, about 5-8 points, but I did not take it because the key here on this move, right? We hoping this candle stays within here. The next 5-minute candle will be the one that makes the push up and break out above there and continue. So the trade that we take right now is we just holding on. But if somebody is not in the trade yet, right? The best trade is to wait for the next 5-minute candle because as you can see, my stop is at hit even though the move is going to happen. I entered early, so my stop will probably get in hit, and then the move will happen afterwards. But it's not a big deal. Just over here. Because now we are slowly creeping down below that 140. 140. We need this candle to close. We can understand that there's still 1 minute. They're going to hit our stop before the candle closes. Okay. Yep, it does it. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Alright, so we let it continue to scroll down. Let me see. There's a little support. Actually, we'll wait patiently. Let's see what happens first in the next 5 minutes. No trade. Alright. I'm waiting to see because this candle is going to, if it completely breaks below this, the next stop down here is already down here at the 100. I don't think to go below. So, yeah. Anyway, like and subscribe. Oh, there we go. So it's continuing to go. So at this point, since it breaks below that, I can see a test of the 29,100 to all the way to 29,90 because the hourly candle will decide not to continue pushing. Yeah, so You see the 15 minutes opening range is there, and also the 5 minutes opening range is there, that green surface. Yeah. Okay. They are going to the testing. They are about to test the 100 and possibly the cut to the 95, 90 area. That's your choice. Now, if you see, they really just mess with everybody who enter. That did not take the profits, right? So they're coming all the way down here, right? To test the 100. And they just did 95. They also checked close to 95 again. Close enough. So we're just gonna wait to see into the next time. So they can get back to 120. But I'm gonna press to see if I could put
Order submitted.
my order to wait if they decide to reverse that candle. Although it is not, the bear are really putting a lot of pressure because they take over that nice and big green candle that was there. This one. Right. Okay. This is what. Crazy. Red line is around 150. Okay. Let me just read that for the rest of the year. Around the 50s, okay, 29.50. That's what that little area is. But that's not looking good. That is a complete trade. Yeah. Not good at all. They completely wipe everybody who enter. They almost wipe everybody who enter at the open. They're coming down to the bottom of the candles, that the opening candles. Okay. I don't think. I mean, I'm still a little bit bullish. The fact that I'm still bullish because I think they're going to test that priority high, right? But as of now, anybody with an enter on the long, they are underwater. They have been wiped out. So yeah. So we're just waiting. Uh, yeah. It's coming deeper and deeper. So I think now 29,000 is in the card. So the fact they below that red line that's there, 29,000 is fair play. Yeah. For them to reach there. All right. Maybe we'll look for a quick shot
Order canceled.
to 29. Let's see when the opportunity presents itself. I can see them just make a move and 50. Okay. I'm gonna try to
Order
catch
submitted.
a quick shot. So if they break it's about 50 again, they're gonna come back down. Okay. Looks like they are retracing. That's fine. I'm waiting
Order
there on
filled.
a bit of 50 to get a part of the year. If they don't decide to get my stock there, they're coming for it. The move that I'm looking for will work out, but my stock is just thinking. So
Stop
they'll
error.
get my stock, yeah. Yeah, because my stock is usually too
Order submitted.
tight, so they push back up. Okay,
Order
let's see.
canceled.
We're staying above here. 29,000 down there. I'm going to wait for the next, let's see for the next. Okay, the opportunity is right now.
Order
So
submitted.
let's see. I'm still going to try to see if we can break that 50. It's a new 5 minutes, although it can mess around because the fact that it's a new 5 minutes, it can push right back up to this location, which is 2980. But if it doesn't, it will push back and give us that 15.2. And give me, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just one guy trading for fun. I'm not a CPA. I'm just a trader. I put my stuff like that. If they break above that candle, which they are trying to do, I'm able to get out. My runner keeps coming down because they make a quick push down. That's pretty good. I know that it happens, but it's just my strategy. I'm not willing to risk too much, right? Alright, the runner is doing this right now. So that is what I expect because they're gonna test that 29K down there. Alright, now we're going to look to the enter here. Let me see. If they break 20, I mean, if they give me an opportunity to cut something for 20, I'll take it. But they just pop 20. Alright, staying there 20. Since they pop it, so I think they're going to break to it. However, if they push back above 30, this is where I would like to catch it instead. Not the 20. Okay. Because I'm gonna wait for them to go top 20 again. I need to put my stop up right above this candle. If they break and turn into green, okay. Alright, so now the runner is pushing because the reason why I can do that and can tell you the income is because the target is 29,000. So that I know they're going there, right? So therefore, it's okay to go after those 16 points as long as you have your stop not too large where it's gonna hurt you, right? So that is yeah, that's just saying momentum. Now, if you created that have a specific target for the day, right? Let's say your target for the day was 500. You make your 500. I mean, don't go greedy, just take what you can, take what you wanted to take. And if you still want to stick around, to mess around, right, you should reduce your risk because the hourly changed completely. Now the bear are really trying to push down. Potential next target is all the way down to the 28,900. If they start printing under this 29,000. Okay. I can't jump in right now, but I can see that it's the US is down here, so they can get to it and they are not there. Right below you have a few, maybe another 20 points down in London High. But this area might get a lot of people shot while you enter for the shop. Because around Europe, right, what happens sometimes in Europe, price will go to it slightly and then push right back up again, go to it slightly, push right back up. Meaning, you take the short above Europe, it comes down and you didn't take your profit. Then you push back and hit your stop, and then you go back again, push back and hit stop. So you get shot. Because viewers tend to mess around sometimes. If price doesn't bounce right away from it. Because what I mean by bounce right away, if there's a lot of buyer waiting, they'll just stop viewer and then push all the way up there, potentially all the way up there. But if there's not enough buyers, they'll come and shop around because there'll be a fight between the bear and and the bulls, see, chopping. So they just got very close and potentially, let's say we call this touch of VWAP. So this is the touch we call it. Let's say we call it that. So best thing is to do, right? Okay. So it looks like they tap VWAP and then now they're pushing right back up. So at the top of the VWAP, they quickly tested 900. That was a quick 30 point, right? Quick 30 point, 25 points. But as I said, since we are the momentum switch to going down now, it's not a good idea to mess around and do unless they show their hands that they really want to push right back up. And to show that, they will need to start thinking candles potentially, above 920 to start going towards that red line again, which is around the 950. I mean, 2950. Alright, 29,950, right? So you can see that's why I don't mess with the wheel. They pretend they're gonna go right back to chart below. So I see a target down there, 28,940. Go down there, that's London high. And below it, there's still more targets. There's a low weak that is sitting up there now, 28,940. So they might, and plus, okay, they might be, yeah, they might come here, but I will not just jump in there because of the fact they see what they're doing around here, right? They push down, they below it, and then they come back. That's what I was talking about. They chop you out. Now, this looks like a momentum thing. It's changing now. What you might see if in the next 2 minutes this candle can close above 2920, 29,020, we might see a potential 3-bar reversal on the 5 minutes attempting to push up to test this big candle and potential work to this area. So, let's wait and see how this candle closes before entering for anything. Hello, is there me? Huh? If you have any questions, you could type it in the chat. I appreciate you being here. So the 3-bar reversal is potentially going to happen. This candle there is too much. I want it to stay somewhere here and wait for the next candle to come and take over. Take a push. I don't want to enter on that candle. If you're trying to play the 3-bar reversal, you don't enter on that first candle. You enter on the second candle. You enter when the third candle happens. But if you want to mess with it, if you were to enter on this candle, you would have to put your salary down. That's why it's a large stop, right? So that's why it's not a good idea to just jump in. If if you are using the 3-bar reversal strategy, it's looking much better now for a potential reversal to go test that here. But the entry is when the next 5-minute candle comes up, not now. Okay. Although if you are a trader that wants to stay longer in the trade, quite frankly, I would still wait. If I want to take like a swing trades to catch more points, right? I would wait until price shows that it comes down here, and then the buy that whole price and then I would enter and put my stop. What I didn't talk about here. Stop in the area. Stop it up over down here. Here. It wouldn't work out. And if you ever do that, you would have to do it with my course. Trading properly to take big trade like that, started one of the largest. It's not a good idea unless you use maybe trade micros. There's nothing wrong with trading micros. You can make some big bucks if you, let's say you should catch something around here with 5 micros to get up here. That's quite a few points. You'll be fine. You'll make a whole lot of money, right? So that would be, that's 200 points. But so this candle did not do the job because it created a long week above, long week below. Although it does close inside the body of this candle, that big candle there, but it opened the door for that candle that's supposed to be the breakout candle to run back down because it created a long week above. We tested that already. So. That's not true. All right. Yeah, we're still messing around in it. Let's see if this one turn into a reversal. But it's a bad one because this candle created on a week ago. Just gonna wait and see. Yeah, it's stupid, man. Anyway, we just don't take notice. Alright, waiting to see what's happening here. Yep. Okay, now you see why I did not just enter, right? That's because of the situation. The candle formation changes, but pre-bar did not fully form. The long week create this problem is what's happening. So, and it's still around here, as mentioned before. First thing to mess around with. If they don't just push up. If they touch you up and they just keep going, they just chop. So it's still on the chop formation. And then don't forget to check the link down in the description. I have a few links there. Lucid with my code. You always get the best discount from Lucid with my code. I also have links for DayTraders, I went for DayTrader, I went for Phidias, I went for the Legend. These are all platforms that you can take advantage of by using my link, my code to get some great discounts, right? So, and yeah, check them out if you are getting any account. And I do appreciate if you do visit with my link. Um, yeah, it's to support the channel, right? And you're not losing anything using my link or my code. You're actually gaining. All right, here you go. So we can see that now, since this did not, that last thing, that candle will messed up, create 1 week. So that's what I'm talking about. Now it opened it up for this to go down here. All right, let's see if we could catch a trade going towards it because they're gonna go here. Uh, we're gonna try to wait, and then on the next potential
Order submitted.
break. Oh, I just almost missed it. I'm looking to some next potential break, right? But look at that. We're gonna wait for this. Let's say break. As the break 60, we could quickly get them out to 50. We'll wait here at 60. I mean, I will wait here at 60. Don't,
Order filled.
I'm no financial advisor, I'm just a trader. That is, I am fun for educational purposes. Everything that I do is for fun exercise. Just we get the first target hit at the 50. Now,
Stop filled.
they almost reached where the government high already. So, and I think they're gonna copy, but I don't want to just re-enter right away. So, but they're gonna copy it. And you can see that my runner stopped that hit while trailing, right? So things that happen. So we can see it. That's 28, 9, 20, 20. I could see 28, 900 happen. Because the hourly candles, they're looking rather ugly coming down. So, yeah, I can see 28, 900. But I would target, first target to get to 28, 920, right? So, really easy. Okay, all right. I'm gonna get ready to catch another one. If they break the 40 again, I can see them go to that 920. But the problem is that the London High is risky. Right.
Order filled.
Get at least a more prepared
Stop filled.
right? It's going there, but my spot is 10 points. Not
Order
that big.
submitted.
I'm gonna get ready again to 50. Okay, this time I'm gonna play the 50. If they break 60 again, I'll try to get to the 20. Not 20. The first target, I'll try to get 40. Now, even though I'm trying to take it, you can see clearly on the 5 minutes here. I'm doing trading, so I don't think it's a good idea to stay, to take that one for now, but because it quickly turns into a reversal. But however, there's some action that may happen here after reset. Above the 900, if they cannot push, they will fall back down. But let me bring this up since they go all the way back. I'm gonna stay at the 60 to try to catch the most of 50 then. And if they went to they went close to 90, but not 900. You know what? I think they're gonna test the 900. That's the problem. I think they're going to. I don't know if I should take that short because the 5 minutes is creating a week at the bottom. So when you have it sitting right there, 75, I could get shot here. I think I should just
Order
get out of
filled.
it. Wow.
Stop
By the
filled.
time I get out,
Stop
system
filled.
already. Oh wait, I'll forget it. Because I know they were going to attempt to
Order
the
filled.
case. I know they're going to 100.
Stop filled.
That's 10 minutes. By the time I adjust my stop, they're already there. Alright, I'm going to take one more iteration.
Order submitted.
Jump in the stop and adjust it. Because I know they're going to test the 900. Let's push this back. Fix my stop back again. And then there'll be a bit
Target filled.
let's just leave the runners to do the work. Alright. Especially we got stop out a couple of times already. So yeah. So this was just
Stop filled.
momentum-ish, 1 to 5 minutes, but however, once they reach this area, the 920, I don't know if they're going to push up all the way. Uh, they might push up about it, but we're creating a little back here on the 5 minutes, right? So, potentially, on the next 5 minutes, they might push back down again. But the only problem is they ride around the view. Remember I mentioned price tends to mess around with, that's what they do. They're going out of it, then they back about it. So they're chopping both the bulls and the bear at the same time. Okay, alright. I'll try to catch a quick 10 point on the downside, a break of 60, so a quick 10 points to 50. Okay, that happened. So now I'm going to leave the runner to see. Now, these are tough for you if you follow to catch it because they are quick trades here. But the target is they're going to go and try to make me low at this point, right? So you just have to be patient to catch.
Order submitted.
I'm looking for another break. This time I'm looking for a break of 50. A break of 50 to get to 40. Because this is right around 40, the London high. This is just a quick momentum action.
Order filled.
When I'm starting at they make up for it, okay. They may come and hit my start because my start is on 10.20, but my target is on 10.20. Boom. So
Stop filled.
this is why you don't just stay. You catch your first target. My runner, they come back for it and hit it. But since they come back to the low again, I think they're going to break that low and potentially make a move down to the 920, 28, 920. In the game, and if they get to 28, 920, then potentially the door is open to get to the 28, 900. Now, if you know going to enter, is to out the 940. If they break it again, potentially coming down to the 920. Because that's the London high, they come back to test it once more. Okay, they're pushing right above the game, go check Europe. This is what I mentioned about the Europe. I got out of, I don't read my order, I even like, because you see what happened, they keep going in and out of the Europe. But the trade idea I have is still alive. So we'll try to catch it at the 50. A break of the 50 for another one. And then quickly leave the runner to see if we can break that 40. Remember, before I was going to take it at 40, but since they went much higher, so I go and catch a quick 10 point higher. Okay, so you don't stay too long. You don't overstay your work. So, now, another break of the 50 here. They're still messing around that London high. That would be properly. So, alright, let's see.
Stop fill.
I could have catch that 10 points. It did make it. I didn't get a chance to move my stop.
Order submitted.
Properly to the location that I'm looking to. Okay, let's start with it. Alright, I'm gonna play that 40. If they break 40, finally.
Order filled.
Okay? Alright. Now, 920.
Stop filled.
They're gonna test 920, and also if they break,
order submitted.
this is just momentum, correct? So since they go above 40 again, I'm gonna stay slightly below 40. Let's say that 30. I think they're gonna go to 20. So if they come back to 30 again, I think they can get to that 20. But it looks like they're not even standard. Okay. There you go. There you go. Okay. So this is just how you play momentum. If you see it on the 5 minutes, right? You can see that there is momentum on this candle pushing down. So the runner is doing its thing. Now it tests up to 900, 900 is likely going to happen. So if I was already in the trade, I would look for a break of the 910 to take it around 28,901. Not exactly 900 because they can come and not touch it and then push right back up. Right, so again, I think to do it since they did not, and they're giving us another opportunity. Another break of 20 here is what we're going to do to get a quick move down to the 10 here. You know, I don't know if we should take this one. How much time is it? Yes, there's still enough time in the timer on the 5 minutes. Yeah. All right, I'll still do it. All right, so we got that 10, 920 to 10. So now we are waiting to see, because they're going to test the 900, right? But they went right back up. That means they can get more than 920 break. That's what that means. I'm taking that in trade, but if I were to at this point, if you are a trader, you get that many opportunities, you should be able to say, well, that's it, I'm calling it, right? So you got many opportunities to catch a quick 10 points, but they're going straight to that 50 again. So the London high is still, important area, but they're below you also. If they break 930 again, okay, they're pushing up. So not do it. Let me see. Potential target. Yeah, that's very interesting. I know. So potential target is 28,995 to around 28, to around 29,000. That's the target of it they're trying to go for. So we're going to try to take advantage of it.
Order submitted.
If we could catch them into 80, to catch our first something. Give me a chance to do it. Well, they already touched it. I was going to try to catch that 7 to 80. We could still catch something, but we're going to technology. Try to see if we can catch enter around the 80. I'm going to put that 80. And put that right here. Try to catch this one. Test up the 90. So they're going to try to get us here. So this is 95. Now, they're going to try, but the only problem is this is right around VWAP, so they can't just mess around. This is the problem, right? They can't hit my stop because this is right around the VWAP. see what they are playing the game. I think it's I can see a 3-bar potentially. Yeah. You know why we enter with this? I see a 3-bar here. This is first bar, second bar, and this is the third bar. And it was easy to catch that one because there's a lot of buyers there. So once they break above it, I know they can give me like 10, 20 cents. And there's potential for even more to catch a little more because they're going to come in test right up. That's around 29,007. They did not test 29,000 yet, but I need 10 cents minimum for me to enter. Right now, looks like I can get it.
Order submitted.
Yeah.
Target.
There you go. There you go. So they test that 29,000 now. We catch our first target, which was 10 cents. So we're going to release just a one there. And most likely we'll get it. We're going to start at exactly 11 o'clock. So, yeah, hit the like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Well, it's not too bad. There might be some problem with it, but they can get right up there and test that 29,020, which they are going to, but because the 3-bar play is really handling business, so just slightly break above the third bar just now. So, this is a 3-bar reversal, by the way. So on the 5 minute. It did happen, also happen on the 1 minute, right here. That was an early entry. 1, 2, this is the third bar, and break above the second one, but it did not complete right there, so it continued. Yeah. It was like a way to enter early. Now the price 0.83, the resistance right here. Yeah, just waiting. I gotta find a YouTube, Google music that is not gonna cause any problem. I think I'll save it and have to look for it to see if I can find it. Hold on, while we're waiting. There was a link. I'll just do a search for it. YouTube music. Alright, we are pushing, we are pushing and breaking up both. A 3-bar still kicking up right there, right? And potential target is all the way up here at the 29.50. But since this is only 5 minutes, we can clearly shift to this area of 29,000 and ish. If that happens, it could be an opportunity. Alright, just looking for the top target up there, and then get the shorts out of it. Okay. Alright, alright. This area, you can see clearly the resistance, but since we had a nice rebuy reversal, the next 5 minutes might be something that makes something happen. Yep. Alright, there's not much to say. What could you just say for the next 5 minutes? Could be some sort of feedback here. So next 5 minutes is here in 20 seconds. Yeah, guys. Now we're choosing the blender. Well, the new farming is that's what it does. If it's going to try to push and test this rotation here, so we might be able to catch one thing. It looks like they are doing just that. Okay, pull it now. So it's not to
Order
cut that
filled.
move to the 9 point just to cut below this. Yeah, there you
Target
go.
filled.
Alright, 9:20.
Stop filled.
Up here is 9:30. So, on the next break of the 9:20, they could quickly test the 9:30. But this rotation is going to be a sharp zone on the 5 minute here. You can quickly it. But that don't mean you cannot catch like maybe 10 points, you know? And so forth. Well, just waiting. I those I try to use closed AI. It's easy. It's funny. This thing is easy. There's a lot of people and companies that use it at this time. It looks like yeah. Well, something a repo. And I don't think I remember repo. I remember it. Of course I don't remember repo just anything. Yeah, forget about it. There was no point. Okay. Alright. Right back here. Gonna start soon. These guys are just sneaking around. This there, you know what? Wait. Mm. Not much is happening there, so just chill. Oh, yeah, I have an update to do on that. Let me do the update. Alright, it looks like we reached this area now. This rotation is becoming like a ring. You can see the staying right in the middle of it. So if you look at some potential target here, 30, or it could be the same thing, try to catch the point. Or it could
Order
send
submitted.
so,
Order canceled. Order
probably,
submitted.
yeah, we already got not
Order canceled. Order submitted.
yeah, no way. We are
Order
we
canceled.
might get it. Why? Because it's pretending like it's gonna go, right? And so this area is gonna be an area where people will get shot. Yeah. So just chill. Remember, as I mentioned before, that when price goes above the US and it comes back inside, it's sharp zone, and that's what's happening. We swing below, we come out, we're coming back down again. So it's like going in and out of the US. Mm. See, it's just sitting there at the US too, doing nothing. So it's, I think it's taking a break, convincing me about here, we're gonna start moving back down. Potential coming to this area. And you can see on the hourly chart here that potential range, right, from up here to down here. I'm not saying they're coming all the way down here, but for now, I would think they can come and test this 28,660 to potentially all the way down to the 28,800 right there. And you see price has been this rotation before. So they are pushing right back down, about to start heading down to make the new low. I'm
Order
going to try to
submitted.
see if we can get something here toward the 50. I had to look. Yeah. I was going to try to catch that 50.
Order filled.
And then quickly get out that target at 50. They might hit out that today because there's a lot of fluctuation going on here. Yeah.
Stop filled.
Yep. So I get it.
Order submitted.
Still we're coming to test that 50. So now it's right here. Let's see if we hit that 50. Okay. They're still messing around, but they're coming. Because they're gonna come and test the London high again and potentially go after
Order
this one
filled.
make new low.
Target
Yeah,
filled.
they will. Yeah. Alright, so the runner is doing the running thing.
Stop filled.
Okay, we wanna get hit. If we break below 30 again, they can go for the
Order
win.
submitted.
I'm gonna prefer to catch that. Oh, How about a bit of food? Yeah. Okay, I took the 30 because I was trying to get the 30. They yanked me out of it if we can get it there. So they come back. Well, actually not. The interest is right, that's why you wait for a certain area to catch the trade. When you're joking, right? The interest that a lot of people start to get hit on this one. Not thinking that we're gonna test the low, but here at the 28, 9, 10. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna stay and maybe change our mind since this is a full retrace that has a potential target up here, which they already reached the first target here, 29,000. So gonna wait. It's still a chop zone, right? Still chop zone. So we're just gonna wait and see what happens. Alright, I think we can get a move to 20, but the problem is we can get that move at the shot. Not get that. Alright, I must have an idea. This idea. It's still chop to go down though. So it's not worth it. It's creating long with about 1 week below. Not worth it. The momentum is changing again. The people are gonna break the lower side here to make the move. And I think they probably really make me low.
Order submitted.
And if they break the 60s, I could try to see if I catch them up to 50. But the fact is, trending just if it's trending long way above, they can yank back up before making the move to 50. Come on, just come down a little. There you go. So we test the 50 and we quickly get our first target on it. So now we're going to use the roundup to see how far the roundup can get. Their target is to come and test that low and potentially push down more to go to the 860-ish. And there will be some support here, which just happened. That's why we're getting yanked out of our run here. But it's alright. They're going to make me low. Or not this one, we're gonna wait.
Order submitted.
Next time, the break. How much time left in that? 5 minutes? There's still 1 minute left. I don't know. Since it's long week, about long week below. We can catch a quick 10.2, but I don't know. So they are going to attempt to make me low.
Order failed.
We got it. So that was the target 30, right? So they went and cut 30. Now if they break 30, we can quickly get the price and move down to it, right? They will hit our owner. We're gonna try to play if they break 30 because the momentum is start looking. We can still move down to the 20, right? So, staying there again. And okay, we got the 20, quick 10 points. So the runner is going to try to see if he can catch the rest of the move that's going down there to create new low and potentially test that. So take the runner out, right? Because there's a new 5-minute candle that just spent. Yeah, took the runner out, they're retracing, potentially going to go all the way up to the 960 again. Yeah. What? But that was great. we're going to uh, start at 11. So please hit the like and subscribe. Appreciate you. Uh, Trying to build up my subscriber base, and I think you guys can help with that. Please hit it, hit it, and look. I'll try to be there as often as possible to trade live, and also I'm putting out some good content that's gonna come out very soon, right? So just so you don't miss them, please subscribe if you have not yet. All right, right, let's move. Uh, they're about to make that new low. The only problem is this candle is trading long week above, so far short is below. I don't know. On the 5 minute, I'm referring to when I'm saying that. I think it, I, I think the best thing is to do if this doesn't push all the way down and it closes right around these locations, the next 5 minutes will push down to make the new low and potentially come all the way down here to the 800. Alright, we tapped the 20 now, so it looks like they're trying to see if they can tap that 900 on that specific candle that is there right now, right? But uh, the better trade is on the next candle though, because this candle has no conviction. This 5 minute candle, they have no conviction to push down yet. It's still going back and forth. Alright. Alright. But they're going to pick up this now. Yep, they are. They don't test it right away.
Order submitted.
The same thing. The next break of that 10 minutes. Next break
Order
of 10.
failed.
Trying to touch bottom of that candle. We need to be slightly above 20. So it's a bit about 20. We don't want to do the trade. Just come, stop messing around. Just come down and tap that. We're going to. Okay, there we go. So we got the 900 test. Keep it running just in case it takes a while. We go crazy and decide to make that move. This is 850. That's the hourly, right? I'm just saying. Yeah.
Stop failed.
Okay, we took our one out. Alright, just hanging around here at this point. We're gonna hang around here for a little while, tracking people before decide whether they're gonna make a low, because we have a low here, one here, potentially. There's one, we could count this as not lower high. Because the high, I am just mixing things up here. This is a higher low. This was a low, another low that is much higher than that one. This is another low that is high. Now, let's see, are they going to break this low to come down here or not? Looks like they are attempting to do so. How much time in the hourly? There's 5 minutes left in that hourly candle. Not a good idea to jump in to take any trade in that 5 minute left situation, right? So just chill. Just waiting. About to call it a day. It's almost 11, so we call it a day. We're at 11. So was a nice day. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and check the links that I have down in the description. I have some affiliate links there that you can use. Lucid Trading with my code, you get the best discount always with my code. Then I also have DayTraders, DayTraders, the Legend, Phidias, and so forth. Bulenox. So hey, check them out. You need to grab an account, use my code and my link. You get the best discount, and you get to support the channel here. Yeah, I appreciate it. All right, we started making a new low, and that means they want to push deeper to this location that I mentioned earlier. But I will not jump in there because there's a new hourly candle coming. So it's never a good idea to jump in when a new hourly candle is pointing about to print. The reason is they can make it back a little bit when you start the hit before the next hourly candle shows up there. Okay. We're gonna call it here. Um, this one of them is something zero, and let's call it. Let's call it 2 minutes. We call it 3 minutes. Not okay. A lot happened because we have a lot of good trades to get to do, right? So it was a lot of good trades. The most important thing is you manage your risk. You don't put too large of a stock unless you are trading with micros. You can put a little bit bigger stuff. But if you let's say if you're trading with a 50K, you don't want to put too large of a stock. Oh, by the way, I have a website down in the description, Future Prop Edge. Has a risk calculator, so you can use it to know how large a stock should I put with my 50K. It will tell you. And also, there's also calculator for drawdown. Like if you don't understand drawdown and you want to know how much drawdown, I have drawdown and keep killing my account, things like that. You go there and play around with the calculator, the drawdown calculator. And there's also a passing planner calculator where it will tell you if you put the number of contracts and how much points that you're looking for, it will tell you how many days it should take you to pass. And yeah, it's good stuff. And it's all for free. That's the thing. All for free. So check the website out, futurepopedge.com. The link is down in the description. So it's about time for me to go. So take care. I'll see you next time. Hit the like and subscribe.